Hello and welcome. This is Kristin from Life of Crafting, and this is another segment in my series of Let's Talk Paper. Love, love, love paper. That is my inspiration for where I get my card making from. So if you're like me and you love paper, or maybe you've seen some of these papers but you don't see all of the sheets and you'd like more detail, that's what these videos are for, is to give you a little bit more in-depth. Obviously I share my opinions with it, may not agree with it, but anyway, my opinion's worthless, so make of it what you want. But I share what I think about it. These particular packs of paper are ones that I'm using to take photographs for a registry I'm creating on my blog at lifeofcrafting.com, because I do want to showcase every paper that Stampin' Up! Has going back to roughly around 2012. So this was a pack of paper that I had picked up for that. It was not one that I had picked up and purchased for myself initially when it was in the catalog. If you're looking for details as to what catalog it was in, if there was other things released with it, what year it came out, colors that was in it, all that stuff will be with still shots on my blog on that sheet, and I will put a link down below. So let's stop talking and just talk about paper. This was called Celebrate Everything. I believe this is a huge mega pack. I believe this was released, I'm in September of 23. I want to say this may have been in 21, and I think if my memory serves me correct, it was like a hostess pack or something. So it wasn't necessarily available to everybody for purchase, if I remember correctly, but again, reference the blog for better detail. And it was called Celebrate Everything because as far as I remember, there was like paper in here for like every month out of the year. And there's 48 pages, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see this. 48 pages in this paper pack. So you're getting 4 of every print. And this thing, like I said, is a mega pack. So, you're getting a lot. They are in the 12 by 12 scale. This, at least for being 12 by 12, the scale on this is good. It's a really good overall Christmas print on a black background. Really cute. I'm thinking you could probably do some really cutesy cute gingerbread or candy theme with that, but you could do pretty much anything with that. Really, really cute. That's been the there's always the one that's in the front. This is always the one that's in the front for this paper pack. So this backs up to the snowy, starry, pink background. Really nice, really cute, kind of that distress, the two-tone look background. Really cute. You could probably do something for birthday with that doesn't scream to me that it has to be Christmas. I think that could be anything. So that's the first print in there. Then they do this like scallop border. It always reminds me of like awnings or something at like a store. Really cute, different tones. Obviously you need to really dress that up, but it's a really good background, but the scale is so big on that, but whatever. Nice for fireworks. They did this in the black and white, and I'm guessing this is going to allow you to add color and different ways to make those fireworks pop. Nice thing about that is they don't have to be red, white, and blue because they left it black and white. If you wanted to do something for New Year's, you could do something more towards the New Year's wintry look versus the red, white, and blue for the summer holidays. So that was great. I like that. Just like I said, the scale on this one's a little too big for me, but it could work. Then I did this one. This is really cute. This is done in black and white. So you can color up the trees any which way you want. And I think that's nice because some people are doing they're going with the buffalo check, which is the black and red. Some of them are doing the green, but you could do this in the pinks and the blues. So this is nice that you can customize this to what color scheme you want. And then it backs up to this just almost looks like drizzled rain coming down, but they're not. They're like stitched lines. And, the distressed look there in the green. Very nice. I do like that. This is fun. Oh, let's see these ones. I like the multicolor baubles or balls, Christmas ornaments, whatever you want to call them. Very fun. I do a lot of Christmas in my retail business. I know I have some really funky vendors out there, so I can appreciate every genre of Christmas that there can be. I like that the way they did this, they didn't make it so rainbow, but multicolor. There is a difference. And I'm kind of over the rainbow. Well, you know, take that every different way there is. But I'm kind of over the whole movement of just being rainbow. It just seems like it's just been overdone. And I get the, you know, the meaning behind the rainbow and stuff. And there is multiple reasons behind the rainbow, if you're not aware. There's a rainbow baby that's different. So I get it, but I feel like in the card making world that so many people want to do multicolor in a rainbow, and there is a distinction that is very vintage looking that you could do with multicolor that gets missed sometimes because they do it in rainbow. That's a long speech I just said about this whole piece of paper. I'm sorry. I love this. This is like a hot pink to red color. I'm not really sure because I'm not up into all the Stampin' Up! Colors anymore. But really like that with these, they look like bow tie, like you tied your shoe bow, you know, like it's cute. I'm not sure if that's what that's supposed to be, but I do like it. It's what they used at the top of some of the ornaments. That's really cute. Then we have, oh, this is sweet. This is, you could make some great baby cards with this. Black background with these yellow stars, very fun. I'm really liking that because I think you could do Christmas cards. You could do a lot with that. And then you just got this kind of like diagonal plaid check. I don't know what you would call that. I hope that's showing up on the camera. Very good for just the background for a card. Then you've got this blue with just the grid pattern on it, random grid. And it backs up to this, it's supposed to look like, I guess, the knots in a wood grain look. Very, very cool. I've seen better representations than that. That just kind of is a little, I guess doesn't have to be that. This is sweet. This is for Halloween. I like that they left it black and white with just a little bit of stars, because I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of people that are doing the pink in the pumpkins now, and I was not aware. I believe the blue or the teal is a representation of autistic, and there is a significance to leaving blue for a pumpkin in front of your house for something to do with for the autistic kids. I'm not exactly sure about all that there, but I do know there's a significance. So I think it's great because then you can just color them up any which way you want. The ghosts look like they're chalk painted on there. Really sweet. I like how they did that. And then there's just this distressed stripe on the back. Really sweet. Then we have, ooh, no, I'm not a fan. Anyway, this is kind of, you know, just this reminds me of the grates they used to put like in the front of the old like radiators and stuff. That's what that looks like, that like pierced piece of tin or metal that they would put to keep you away from the heating elements and stuff in the radiators. But this one, ooh, they missed the mark. This huge chevron, and it looks like it's like a canvas in between. That is so big to me. I don't know what I would do with that. Ooh, that thing is not a fan. Now we have, these are sweet. These are some fall leaves, and I like that they didn't necessarily do that, you know, burnt orange and, you know, the pumpkin colors and stuff. This is nice if you're trying to do a fall but non-traditional colors of fall. And then just the little plus signs on, if you look real faint, it's almost like a colored canvas background. So that's really sweet. And then I guess this is their version of New Year's. I like how they did them. Black background with the fireworks being all one color. But I guess you could have them for the summer as well. I mean, really like the coloring. Here they've got the little like triangle design. I'm sure there's a name for that pattern because you see it a lot, but really nice because I think you could pull that off for pretty much New Year's or 4th of July. If you wanted to do 4th of July, I would assume you could pull out the red, white, and blue and do it. If you wanted to go more for the New Year's, you could pull the yellow out of it. So there's a lot of things in there. I like how they did that. Here we are. Like I said, I think the rainbow is so overdone, but here we are. And a diagonal stripe. Nothing more for me to say about that. And like these squiggle lines. Reminds me like a back to school, you know, like where we were I don't know if you were back in the day with chalkboards with like green and they used to have the dotted lines and stuff. That's what that reminds me of. Don't know if that's what they intended to go for. I've seen them do this in another pack, and I'm gonna tell you, it screams Victoria's Secret to me. The like red and pink just screams Victoria's Secret. Anyway, there is a faint, almost like canvas pattern to the pink. Not the red, but the pink. And then it backs up to an all over polka dot. So, you know, they say this is Celebrate Everything. That's what this paper pack is. And I really do feel like they're celebrating or have paper in here that it's going to allow you to make a card for almost everything you would face in a year. Maybe graduation. Oh, well, you could probably pull graduation out of the stars. But I mean, almost anything that you could be facing sympathy you could do with these. So I think there's almost any card occasion that you would need that this paper pack would serve. So if you're a person that's looking for, you know, just one purchase and maybe you're strapped for space or something, I think this would be a good pack for that because you're getting a lot of bang for the buck in here. A lot for Christmas, but people tend to make a volume of Christmas cards more so than they would make like graduation, wedding. I mean, yeah, I don't know what you do for wedding. I'm sure there's going to be something you could pull out here. But anyway, that is my impression of the Celebrate Everything pack. I'm hoping you get some inspiration. I would appreciate some thumbs up if you are. That would let me know that the content is something you are enjoying. Comments down below if you made anything with this paper pack. By all means, share those down below. I'm always up for looking up what other people are creating. And make sure you subscribe because I mentioned I have hundreds of paper from Stampin' Up alone that I'm going to be doing videos on. So if you want to see more from this segment, that's the best way for you to be able to do that so they will show up in your feed. And that is what I have to say about the Celebrate Everything for now. A lot I had to say, didn't it? I will catch you next time. Bye.